Yo, Prajats, what's up? How are you? Right. Ah, damn it. Oh man, this fight. Give me a second, I'm just gonna check if my volumes are good. Yeah, they're good. Bit nervous about this fight. Been a while and I'm not sure what they've changed. There you go, you're done. You're done. Alright, final guy. Okay. Pretty smooth. Ah, shit. And the Dread Mace. This is good stuff. Ah, damn it. How do I route this again? Oh, shit. Fractatron at the same time. Okay, damn it, come on. Okay, so now I have to deal with both of them at the same time. That's interesting. Used to be one at a time. And this guy keeps respawning. There you go. Alright, so this fight is also quite different. What do I do here again? Damn it. Ah! Can you stick to it, please? There you go. Anything else? No? Come on. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna go down here now. And upgrade a bunch of stuff. Nice, yeah, thanks for Jots. Getting there slowly. I'm experiencing this game very blindly right now. So... Oh, Jesus, man, these fucking... Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Oh. Calca's my new worst nightmare. Yeah, I mean they're really a poorly designed enemy in the game, unfortunately. Really not a fun enemy to fight. Really not a fun enemy to fight. Alright. Man, I haven't played these levels in forever. Bit crazy. All right. What's following me this time around? Nothing? Am I 1-on-1 on him against this guy? What? That is the issue I have with him. And I'm not 1-on-1 with him. There was a mank. Yo, Linnaeus, what's up, man? My man, Linnaeus. Whoops. Got a bit too excited there. Yeah. Hi, Pragai. Alright, where do I go from here again? Hope you're all doing good. Yeah, thanks, man. I hope you're well as well. I hope you're well too, my friend. Having fun ripping and tearing. Hi, Night Trap. What's going on? Yeah, all good. I mean, I've not gotten. It's the first time I've gotten this far on this update, so I hope it continues to go well. Usually, when I get to this stage, nothing goes wrong. But let's see. You never know in this game. Things could go south out of nowhere. And then rest in peace to your UN run. Fuck, where was that? Bro, I have to go. I feel like Lenius. Do you also feel like they've tweaked the mixing? For some reason, the music sounds a lot better now. There you go. What I want to get now? Hell yeah, yeah, great progress. Yeah, thanks, Night Trap. Thanks. Let's, you guys pray for me, because I really want to get this done. I really, Fuck, how do I keep forgetting this game, man? But yeah, wish me luck, because, this is the final stretch. And I really don't want to mess up. I really do not want to mess up at this stage. All right. Okay, where's the whiplash? Did I get the whiplash? What's missing here? Is that it? Do I only have the leader to take out? I think they did that in the update before the last one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't paid attention that much. The music was definitely not mixed well before. Yeah, at launch, it was mixed really poorly. This is around halfway, 2/3 into the game, right? Yes, so this is the final, I would say this is the final third. There's probably only 5 levels left. There you go. Would you try master levels on UN first when they come out? That's a really good question. So that's something I've been thinking about. Maybe for streaming purposes, I would. Just to go in blind. And just going completely blind, and then just struggle and, you know, have you guys watch me struggle. Probably, yeah. But I'm just really looking forward to what kind of master levels that they're going to come up with for this game, you know? I'm really curious about that. I'm really curious on how they're going to do that, because the game it's not made in the same way as Eternal. Eternal has a lot more flexibility when it comes to encounters. You can throw a lot more at the player in Eternal. In this game, I don't know, you have to be a bit more... You can't go as wild, you know? So I'm really curious to see how they're going to do that. Blind UN would be fun. Yeah, but expect me to do it. Expect me to do it. Maybe... I think just for fun, I would probably just UN them first. Depending on how, like, if it's a very long... Let's say if the master level is at the length of, let's say, World Spear in Eternal. The World Spear master level, which is quite long, you know, like, I could do it, like, the fastest I've been able to do it at is, like, 45 minutes, you know? Maybe in that case, if I know it's a very long level, then I'll probably do it Nightmare first, and then, but if it's a shorter level, then I'll probably do it. Wow, I'm getting shot at. It would be really cool if they did a classic Doom thing and had the master levels actually have unique geometry. Yeah, I completely agree. Alright, what's here again, man? What's here? Isn't there a... Oh, there he is. Where's this fucking guy again? Where is he? You. There you go. Yeah, I completely I haven't gotten this far in such a long time, because like the last time I did Ultra Nightmare was like a month and a half ago on the previous patch. So that was the last time I actually finished Ultra Nightmare, so I just don't remember any of these encounters. I'm really rusty. You know, instead of just being enemy remixes of levels you've already played. Yeah, but I think, you know, when you look at what they did in certain Eternal levels, or Eternal Master levels rather, what they did is that they completely changed up the routing for those levels. So I'm not sure if Nitro, I'm not sure if you ever played World Spear, the World Spear Master level, but that one, like the whole routing of that level, start to finish, is completely different. like portals open up and take you to another part of the level, then you come back and then you go again. It's like, it's super creative, and I hope they do the same thing here, because I really love that stuff. Ouch. There you go. Oh. Yeah, I've not played World Spears Master Level. I mainly say that because it's cool to have remixes, but it's even cooler to have full new levels. Yeah, I don't see them creating new levels with geometry and all that, because like this game is way too. That'll take them forever to do, I think. So I just see them taking existing levels and just remixing them. But I mean, we can expect things like, you know, portals that take you to different types of the map and completely different routing. That's something I think we should expect, and that would be really, and I'd be happy with that. Oh. Bro. Okay, see, this is where me not playing this game in a while has messed me up, because normally there's no Mancubus. The Mancubus pops out of nowhere. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's so disappointing. So disappointing. GG's. So, what should I do now? Should I do some Eternal, or should I... No, I knew it was a Baron, but like I just wasn't expecting, like normally it's just a Baron. But in this case, they also added a Mancubus, so I was caught off guard completely there. Yeah, but that's just me, like, just, you know, not having no clue what's next, right? Well, that sucks. Should I do some Eternal, or should I keep grinding Ultra Nightmare on this? I really don't know what I feel like right now. Eternal or going back to starting a new run from scratch. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Let's just do a new, like, I'll just start one from scratch. That's okay. I learned from my mistake. Ripitorium. Oh, can I do Ripitorium a bit later? It's like, let's say if I get to Siege Part 1, then I can do Ripitorium. I just want to... Oh, that was so annoying. My god, it's just like, and that's a spot I just normally never die at, you know? That's because I wasn't expecting like a Mancubus there. That's so weird. Dude, it's just, I know, but I was just like, I was asking, basically, I was looking for you guys to, I was waiting for you guys to basically inspire me to do something, rather. Because when you lose a UN run, you're very uninspired, I can tell you that. So that's why I asked. I mean, you know, losing a UN run to a stupid encounter like that one, you really feel, yeah, demotivated and uninspired. So, God, I can't believe I died there. It's such a pity. I was really feeling it too. I was really... Maybe you were in the flow, got caught off guard, you were doing well. But I'll just finish reading with you. No other way could have gone. Just super focus on where you go. Yeah, you'll be back there. Yeah, for sure. I will be. And now, you know, like, I've gotten that far, so I know the encounter's a bit better, right? So you live, you learn. The issue I have with this game is that it's so damn long, you know? It takes forever to get back to where you were. That's the issue I have with it sometimes. It's like such a... Flat. At the top is that this place, yeah, exactly. Like, I think let me think of two levels that could have been one. Not who's left here. Oh. But yeah, you're absolutely right. And they could have also removed a lot of, you know, like the turret sections, like That's just filler to me, you know. Get me out of here. But yeah, the game could have definitely been a lot shorter. The game could have been better and shorter at the same time. If they replaced, if they focused more on certain elements of Slayer combat and removed this kind of BS, you know? Like, seriously, like, it feels like they designed the game thinking that people were going to play this once and move on, which is weird, because Doom games by nature are supposed to be replayable. Like, that's why you played them. Like, so I just don't understand the rationale behind making turret sections, you know? It makes no sense to me. I think part of the game design is based on the fact that it was free day one on Game Pass. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that... just flying through this stuff right now because cannot be bothered. Flying through. Down here. Ah, come on, die. Yeah. You ever seen Night Lord? What's a Night Lord? What the hell's a Night Lord? I don't know what you mean. Night Lord from Warhammer, they're creatures, Space Marines. Oof, I have very little, unfortunately, I'm not knowledgeable at all within, Warhammer. I've only played, like... I have no experience at all with the tabletop game. Like, at all. But I do have experience with a few video games, including Dawn of War and Space Marine. That's about it. So I'm sorry to disappoint you on that. Can you fuck off? That's weird. I played Hebel either. I mainly paint, at least for now. Okay, so you only collect figurines. You don't actually. Yeah, okay. Got it. But yeah, but I have no. I seriously have no knowledge whatsoever of the different Warhammer factions and all that. Like, really, I wanted to get into it at some point, but then I realized that it was a very expensive hobby. When I was younger, and then I just never committed to it. Either way, I'm painting a Night Lord. Okay, cool. Have you played any of the Warhammer games? You must have played, like, I'm sure you've played Space Marine 2 at least. At the very least. Oh, shit. What? Oh, come on, man. What the hell is this? What the hell's going on? Bro. This game. But a lot of Warhammer games, Space Marine 2, Bolt Gun, Space Hulk, and a few others. Yeah, Bolt Gun, I came into Bolt Gun expecting a lot, and I was kind of disappointed. I remember when that game was first announced, I was like, man, Boomer Shooter from, like, it felt like Doom, like, but in a Warhammer skin, and I thought that was pretty cool, but I was very dissatisfied by it. What is this guy doing? Can these fucking projectiles die? Come on, die. Come on. I haven't gotten far at bolt guns. It really kicked my ass. Yeah, it's a hard game for sure. Like, especially when you play on the harder difficulties. Or like, I also remember dying a lot in that game. But I wasn't a fan of... I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the guns and especially the movement. Felt like, you know, I felt like everything was moving very fast around you and you were very slow, you know? Wasn't a huge fan. And no clue how the DLC was either. I know there's Forces, it's called Forces of Forges, was it called Forges of Corruption or something like that? Something like that, Forges of, yeah, I don't know. Waiting to... Yeah, there you go. Movement is very chunky, but kind of made sense. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. You're Space Marine. You're supposed to be heavy, like a tank. You know, I mean, pretty much like this game. But at least in this game, you can move a bit quicker. You know. But Space Marine I thought was okay. Not amazing, but okay. Alright, get me out of here. This arena is also, sometimes I struggle here. you go. Oh shit. Oh, fuck, I had him. You have any pets? I just have a dog. Used to. But unfortunately, she passed away like about a year ago. So that's, yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Oh man. Oof. Oh, it sucks to lose a dog or any pet for that matter. Yeah, I agree. People who don't get that, I met quite a few of them who really sort of like, who minimize it. And that's because they've never had a dog before. That's very clear to me. Anybody who's ever had a dog will know what it feels like, you know, to raise a dog and see it grow up and then obviously see it pass away as well. It's really, yeah, quite the experience. know? Yeah, it's never... It's always tough. Luckily, I've only experienced my dogs passing away of old age, dying of old age. I can't imagine losing, you know, like a puppy, you know. That's I know some people who experience that, and that's just traumatic. That's just, oh, don't want to even think about what that feels like. Yeah. Ivan, hey man, what's up? How's it going? You still playing Eternal, Ivan? You still grinding that skill? Getting better? I had this one dog named Zoe. She had a litter of 4, and one of them sadly died young because she wasn't able to get enough nutrients. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's heartbreaking to me. Like, that's, yeah. Ivan, you deleted it. Why? My story is just so bad, but why would... Really? Well, then I'm guessing that's probably because you have other games that you would prefer playing then. Well, that's a shame. Damn. If I had to guess, I'd say you'll probably reinstall it at some point. I haven't uninstalled Eternal in years on my computer because I just know that no matter what, I'm always going to play it at some point. That's a certainty. Ivan, you ever play Quake 2? Oof, that is a classic. Quake 2 is such a good game. It became a little boring too. Okay, that's fair. I understand that. Like, any game that you play for too long does become repetitive and boring at some point. That's just how it is. Oh man, I'm out of ammo. How are you still alive? There you go. But yeah, yeah, I get it. I completely understand why, you know. Night Trap, how, sorry, Ivan, how long have you played Eternal for? Like, how many hours do you have in it? Like, I did what I wanted in Eternal, without campaign DLC and ML on Master Levels on UN. I mean, if you... I would recommend giving mods a chance. Mods are always... There's a lot of really, really good mods out there. And I've seen you play, so you're definitely good enough to play mods. So there's loads of good mods out there to UN as well, you know? If you're bored, I mean, if you're bored of the vanilla content, right? Of the base game, master levels and base campaigns, then I understand you being bored. But if you're looking for more content, there's a lot of mods out there that you can play. A lot of good mods. And if you need a list of what I would recommend, then I'm happy to give that to you. Not too many hours in Eternal, like 30 or 60, I think. Not sure, I'd have to check. Okay. And Ivan, how many hours do you have in Eternal? I played some really cool mods, but I got bored precisely because I didn't really want to play the game anymore. Okay, got it. Okay, in that case... I'm gonna try to... I'll stop, try to convince you to keep playing. Then I get it. I really hope this game gets a lot of mod support. I mean, not official mod support, but just like a pretty... I just hope the modding community works on it, you know? Because I'm kind of surprised that the game has been out for what now? It's been out since May, so that means 4 months. And we've gotten no mods in, you know, in the sense of master levels or anything like that, so that's a bit of a shame. Ever played Super Noah's Arc 3D? Wow, I have no clue what that is. Super Noah's Arc 3D. I have no clue what that is. It's an old FPS. Okay. How old are we talking? '90s, okay, so pretty much the same, okay. And this is more of a speed run than an actual. I feel like I've really sped it up. Oh shit. Wait, did I do all my challenges? Yes, we're good. Runs in the same engine as Wolf 3D. Okay, I was about to ask you whether it was a Doom, like a Doom mod or whatever, or like, you know what I mean? Like Heretic, for example, is. That makes sense. All right, this arena. Need to lock in here because God knows it can be problematic. Take care of all these guys because they are always a headache. And now, these guys. Man. Oh no! I shot straight into a barrel. That's not good. Man, what am I... I shot into barrels twice there. What the fuck am I doing? This is me screwing myself over. Whew. That was not clean at all. Doom clones, exactly. They were called Doom clones back then. That's exactly it, yeah. In Eternal, I was more shot that, my old, not so good PC was able to run the game and play it at more than 50 FPS on the second line, of course. The gameplay surprised me after about 50 hours in Eternal in 2016, yeah. I mean, that was a good thing. One of the things about Eternal that I really like is that it can run on anything. Like, I have a crappy laptop that I take with me when I go on holiday or whatever. A gaming laptop. And and I can stream Eternal at like 120 to 140 for FPS on it, and that's, to me, that's insane. Eternal is an incredibly well optimized game. This game technically is well optimized as well. The only issue is that it's it requires ray tracing, and that can kind of tank your FPS. But other, you know, like if you look at performance reviews for this game, what people say about it, everybody's going to tell you that its performance is good if you have good RTX hardware, right? So can you die? Thank you. Man, these guys. Come on. There are a few very poor optimized sections in Eternal, like mainly Super Gore Nest. Yeah, there's a moment, like I think in Super Gore Nest, you know, when you get into that really open arena, you know, where you have the 3 keys, if you know which one I'm talking about. The very last arena where you have to plant those 3 keys. There's a yellow key, a red key, and a purple key, I think. That arena is really huge, and that one tanks FPS as well, for sure. That's expected. Come on. Exactly, yeah, that arena, yeah, the really big one. Yeah, but I know. Trust me, I know. Out of here. The 3 key arena is so damn fun to move around, and yeah, it's an amazing arena. It's probably the very first arena in Eternal where you feel like the game really opens up. You know what I mean? Like where you realize, oh shit, I can really move. I have a lot of space to work with in this game. Because before that, things are a bit more tight, you know what I mean? Man, Arena was such a blast. I remember when that game came out, it was such a blast to learn how to play that game. It took me forever. But boy, was that, I mean, that was rewarding, learning how to play it. Very rewarding experience. Also, that last arena before the Dark Lord. Oh, yeah. The one with the... Are you talking about the one with all the stone imps? On that little platform? Or are you talking... that last arena before the Dark Lord? Super Gore Nest is truly where Eternal begins, where you have all non-super weapons and you have a lot of deadly demons. Yeah, true. But I mean, considering the size of that arena, I think it's quite an easy encounter. There's not a lot to deal with. You know what I mean? They could have made it a lot worse. Oh yeah, no, that arena before the Stone Imps. Let me remember now. Yeah, the one right before. Yeah, that's a big arena as well. True. That's also a big arena. I'll give you that, yeah. I completely forgot about Stone Imps. Doom somehow taught me not to listen to anyone's opinion too much, but only do when you play the game yourself. And when you start listening to it, I really want to play TDA completely, although I think, yeah, it won't be anytime soon. Yeah, make sure to have, I mean, if you're telling me that you have not a very good PC, then don't waste your money on this game if you don't have a, like, at least a decent 8 gigabyte VRAM ray tracing graphics card and 32 gigs of RAM at least. But otherwise, it's a very, you know, it's a good game. Remember the 3-door arena from Exaltia? 3-door arena from Exaltia. Dude, I don't even have RTX. Yeah, exactly. Then don't waste your money on this. Don't even, yeah. Just save up and get yourself a good PC when you have a bit of money. The 3-door arena from Exaltia. I'm trying to remember what that is exactly. Is that the small circular room? Is that the one you're talking about? Okay, there you go. What is your most hated arenas in Eternal? My most hated arenas. You mean the ones where I don't think I hate any arena specifically, but like, are you talking about the ones where I've struggled maybe the most? Because there's definitely some where I've struggled. So you know when you go to the Inferno area of Exhaustia and you go to an array of 3 doors in front of each other and they open up. Oh, yes, that one. Yeah. Okay, that one, yeah. That one, I remember when I first started playing a lot of Ultra Nightmare, that's a place where I would struggle quite a bit. But, I mean, if I were to do Ultra Nightmare now on Eternal, that's not a place I would feel worried about. I think today probably a place where, I mean, that's also a place where a lot of people die is Cultist Space. That's still a place that can cause issues, right? Mine is Exhaustion only because I got bored very quickly after trying on UN runs. Oh, wait, not reason. Oh, missions. But you can name it reason. Okay, missions. So probably... I think Cultist Space is probably my sticking point in Eternal because, like, I feel so naked. Because I don't have a lot of armor or health and... You know, I don't have meat hook or, you know, you basically the game gives you, you know, the rocket launcher pretty early on that expects you to, you know, be able to handle whatever with that. And usually it's not as easy as it seems, you know? But I mean, in Eternal, seriously, like, I think all the levels are good. Like, there's no level where I feel like, ugh, you know. Probably Hell on Earth, because it's kind of boring. But otherwise, like, I pretty much enjoy every level. Oh no, what did I do? I was supposed to do that. I love that arena. The main trouble I've had on UN is the Cacodemon management. Really. I think that's... Cacodemons are probably the easiest. They're almost like fodder, you know, in Eternal, because all you need is a sticky bomb. Yeah, Cultist Base is by far the hardest, but boring is worse difficulty. Yeah, true. We have this. Yes. Sentinel Prime is my pick for least like mission. Yeah, I mean Sentinel Prime is essentially like a very it's an open level with the Gladiator boss fight. They could have added sprinkled just a few enemies here and there, you know. I don't know why they chose to keep it as empty as it is. Cacodemons are hard in the sense that when I don't notice them and they rail me with 50 fireballs. Yeah, that's a risk. You always have to be aware of Cacodemons because especially when you're on high frame rates, they teleport when they attack you. They teleport. They can cover huge distance, so you really have to be aware of them. I see them like a glass cannon. You know, they're very easy to kill, but they do a lot of damage. I like the way you can just learn the arenas. I mean, that's the whole point of... I mean, to me, that's what modern Doom is all about. is being able to choreograph essentially every arena, to know what's coming and how to handle it. And then, you know, once you've developed all that skill, then you can start playing with, you know, randomizers and, you know, playing master levels on UN, like modded master levels that you've never played prior on UN blindly, you know? That's cool. I like doing that. All the time when shit is going... And the time when shit is going to spawn. Yeah. If you really know every encounter by heart, then you can definitely just memorize, you know, spawns and just wait there with a super shotgun and then, you know, PB super shotgun, you know what I mean? Like, that's also... That's also a way to do it. So you can also try 50 Marauders and Eternal on UN. Very, very fun. No, those are, see, like, for example, not sure if you watched, Ivan. Yeah, you probably watched my stream from a few days ago where I did the Blood Swamps by Salim. There's an arena there, you know, a flat arena, so there's no way to, you know, really move around. There's no meat hook node, so you have to stay flat all the time. You have to stay on basically on the ground all the time, and you're faced with 3 Marauders. That's your last wave. And that was, to me, not very fun, right? Okay. Well, time to leave my mini for an hour of the transfer to dry. Okay. If you're a fan of Eternal, then you're a fan of Marauder. I'm not sure about that. I'm fine with facing them one at a time, but like Marauder or spams, I'm not a huge. I don't find them very fun. I'll be honest. Marauders to speak for the general gameplay found Eternal, just for bosses. Yeah, Siege is an awesome level, I completely agree. It's, if you know how to route it, it can go quite quick as well. But I really like this level, for sure. Even though it's open and maybe there's a bit of downtime every now and then. Like, you know, like for example now. A lot of secret hunting and downtime of doing nothing, essentially. I still really, really admire. How do you rate Marauders overall after all criticism from stupid casuals? How do I rate them, like what do you mean, out of 10? Compared to other demons, or what do you mean? Because, like... Let me think, are there demons that I don't like in Eternal? That I don't like fighting. Well, okay. I really don't like... Yeah, there's two enemies that I really don't like in Eternal. And that's Chain Gunners, who were introduced in TAC 2. And I also hate Stone Imps, also introduced in TAC 2. So, there you go. And I would probably place Marauders... So, like, for example, if you asked me to rate Stone Imps, I would give them, like, out of 5, probably a 2 out of 5. Chain Gunners, 1.5 or 2 out of 5. Marauders, I'll still put them out of 3. Because, you know, they're not my favorite enemy to face, but they're fun to fight. They're fun to fight still, you know? If you don't spam me with them, then I'm okay with them. That's a classic Doom player walking around and secret hunting. Yeah, for sure it is. And that's what they were trying to do here, right? I dislike Carcasses and Whiplashes. Both annoy me a lot. Carcasses I'm fine with because, like, they really force you to... Basically, they're there to make your life a living hell when it comes to movement. So I don't really, I have no issue with Carcasses. I think they're fun to fight because they can really, you know, when you think you're about to you know, get a glory kill, then you're blocked by a Carcass. I think that's clever. That's crazy, interesting AI. Whiplashes. The problem I have with Whiplash is that they're super buggy. That's one thing. They're super buggy. And number 2 is that they can CC you to death. And that's annoying. Sharpie, hey man, what's up? Yeah, Sharpie, so you missed... I got to the Temple of Lomarith. I'm not sure if you know that level. So that was like level 19 or 18 or 19. So I had like only 3 levels left and I died to an encounter that I probably wasn't prepared. That I wasn't prepared for because they updated it since patch 2. Yeah, they updated it and I was expecting only a Baron and then out of nowhere a Mancubus pops up and he completely messes me up. So then I restarted and here I am. So now I just start from scratch. Ever deal with an invisible Archvile fire? Probably. Probably, yeah. Peak turret gameplay, yeah, earlier, like, I mean, come on. I give zero, like, I just don't care about turret at all. Like... Good. That's done. Oh. What's the point of the pain elemental in Modern Doom? Well, there's no pain elementals in 2016, and there's none here. So pain elementals are only in Eternal, or maybe they're in Doom 3, but I wouldn't count that as Modern Doom. What are they? I mean, their points. I mean, they're basically way beefier. They're just like a beefier Cacodemon, and their shots can basically like they're heat-seeking missiles essentially, instead of Cacodemon balls that just get lobbed in a straight line, right? So pain elementals are a bit more of the threats that you have to be aware of. You have played Eternal on your laptop last time when you've been on vacation. Can it run TDA? No way, no way. Because I have 16 gigs of RAM and I have an RTX 3050, which is a 4 gigabyte VRAM card, and I can't do shit with that. It's, funnily enough, it has ray tracing, but I mean, no way can I run Dark Ages. Forget about it. I'm slowly trying to introduce the change shot to my playstyle, which is rather fun, to break down armor. These are budget arch. Yeah, they are, exactly, yeah, they are. They're budget Archies that throw lost souls at your face. I wish pain elementals were as bad as in classic Doom. This looks a lot smokier than I remember. Yeah, like that smoke encounter, pretty cool. It's also very, in classic Doom, what they would do is that they would make, you would enter a room and then the room would just go completely dark. What they do here is that they essentially put smoke in. They also did that in Eternal to limit visibility, which is also clever, right? And I like that. It's very Doomy. Pain elementals is a pain in Eternal. Ivan, not like in classic Doom though. He arrives in yeah, Doom 2 is where you'll see your first pain elemental, yeah. Man, this arena I used to struggle with. I remember, like, I would come in here and then I'd have, like, Nightmare Imps waiting for me here, and they would rush me as soon as I got in, and I would often die. And then I realized I have to jump up here, go straight here, jump, and then kill the Arachnotron here, and then just hang out here, and then take out everybody from a distance. It's super... It really teaches you... This game teaches you about positioning. Eternal teaches you movement. Very different philosophies, these two games, I can tell you. Good in their own ways, obviously. And they each fill a gap for me. Alright. Alright. Let's see if this bug still works. If I get up here, can they still get me? Ah, look at this. Still. I should probably get rid of this guy. Crazy that they haven't fixed that bug. I'd argue positioning is important in every game. I think it's important in the classic games. I think it's important in 2016 to some extent. I don't think it's that important in Eternal. In Eternal, it's all about movement. Movement. Because, like, you know, here there's like there's boxes that you can hide behind. There's a box here, and you have like projectiles coming towards you. It's all about avoiding projectiles. You don't have that same way of playing in Eternal. Eternal is all about moving quickly. You know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Old king.
I'm stuck in Doom 1 because it's so boring finding secrets and paths to the end. Yeah. That's one of the issues I have with classic Doom when I play them today. I just get, yeah. It's funny how much routing is involved in Doom games. It's funny how much routing is involved in Doom games are their hardest difficulty. Alright. I'm going to do this level and then I'm going to call it a day. Also, Doom 2 is a faster paced. Granted, you'll get lost. You'll get lost because of Sandy's peak level design. Yeah, that's the thing. Doom 2 is a very confusing level. Yeah, it's not very good level design. Good, got you early. Oh, Jesus, man. What the... These guys. Fucking hell. Done here. Good. Yeah, Doom 2 was developed in under a year, yeah. Doom 2 was like, it was more like a DLC to Doom 1 when you think about it. Yeah, okay. Getting rid of all this fodder because the fodder here How many takes do I have? Only 2. Christ. Not good. Oh man. Not what I want to do. Yeah, it's more like DLC. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Imagine if Dune, like, I mean, imagine if we had Eternal come out and then Eternal 2 come out. And it was the exact same game with 1 extra weapon and new levels. Imagine the uproar if they priced it as a new game. People would be very pissed off if that happened. Can you, bro? Bit low in health now, which is annoying. Come on, do your thing. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Probably not as pissed off as Tag 2. Yeah, Tag 2 was a bit of a disappointment, to say the least. I don't know, man. Everybody expected exactly Eternal 2. Nah. Like when people expected second... Yeah, exactly, yeah. That was... I was happy we got Eternal instead of 2016 Part 2, I can tell you that. I ain't gonna risk it. Hey John, what's up? It's really basically 2016 too. Yeah, 100%. It is. It definitely is. But it's a good 2016 too. Because it's a way better game than 2016. So if you're a Star Wars fan, I don't know if any of you are, but like to me, when the first Star Wars came out, I was like, okay, I mean, good movie. And then The Empire Strikes Back comes out, which is number 2, and that just beats number 1, like, blows it out like, just completely out of the water. Insane. Probably one of the best movies of all time. So, hey, GM. Yeah, from a gameplay perspective, Eternal is way better than 2016. I think what 2016 does is that it wins on atmosphere and level design, maybe. But everything else... Yeah, everything else I think Eternal wins on. Like, you know, gameplay, weapons, like performance, because performance in Eternal is just so good, right? The first half of 2016 wasn't the way it is. It'd be a lot closer to Eternal. The first, yeah, a lot closer, but not quite though. You know, like movement in 2016 is just like very basic in comparison to Eternal. It took the formula 2016 laid out and refined and added onto it. Yeah, yeah, like 2016 walked so Eternal could run, you know? 100%. Back here. Boom. Oh, God's sakes, man. Also, 2016 has a lot of Doom 3 feel to it and some design. Yeah, yeah. 2016, it was very. I think they even admitted that 2016 was very much inspired by Doom 3. I think Hugo said that quite a few times. Yeah, the stuff 2016 does better, like art and style, is story is more preference. Yeah, yeah. Like that's why, like to me, 2016, you know, because I don't really care about art and story and atmosphere as much. I don't really care about that. So if I put that aside, because those are not things I care about, and I look at the core game, the gameplay and the game that 2016 is, and I put that next to Eternal, Eternal just like completely destroys it, you know. So oh, there you go. The new attack. Oh my god, this fucking guy with his bullshit attacks. There you go. Absolute bullshit attacks. Jesus Christ, man. Die, Christ. One thing I'm afraid if they try to do a 2016 DLC today, they fuck it up. Yeah, they would. They probably would. 2016's biggest strength was gameplay, anyways, I think, so I don't really care about story, but I do prefer a storytelling approach compared to Eternals. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, story was a lot more subtle in 2016. Like storytelling, you know, and what's it called? What's it called? You know, when you're storytelling through the atmosphere of a game without it actually telling you what's happening, you sort of figure it out on your own. What's that called? There's a term for that. And I like Eternal Heartstone more just because it has a lot more variety to it. Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot more. There's a lot of different vistas in Eternal compared to 2016. 2016 is all just very much. It's all Mars space station, and then it's hell. That's about it, right? Nothing else. Do you have any other favorite games besides Doom? 2016 story, Olivia Badgetter. Yeah, exactly. That's basically what it is. Any other favorite games besides Doom? I like Diablo 2 quite a lot, so that's a game that I still play every now and then. Um, it's a classic. If you've never played Diablo 2 and if you're into RPGs, I really recommend it. They've even they've even remastered it. Two was it 3 years ago, 4 years ago? Um, so yeah, cool. Show don't tell. Yeah, show don't tell bits of the world instead of explosion dumps and cutscenes and background lore. Exactly. That's what. Yeah. But there's a term for that. Like there's a term for like using the atmosphere as a storytelling tool. There's something I don't remember what it's called. Uh, Getting frustrated now. What's it called? Uh, yeah, I lost it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I think games are generally better going with that approach. Yeah. Yeah, when it leaves something for when it keeps the player guessing, you know what I mean? Like when you have to figure things out on your own and, without the game actually having to tell you what's happening, you can kind of figure it out on your own. And I think that's the right approach. And the same goes for movies. When you go to the movies, like when everything is spoon fed to you, when the story is spoon fed to you constantly, it's a you know for some reason it feels lazy. Um, Compared to movies that basically do the lazy thing, quote unquote, by actually not giving you the story and letting you figure it out as the movie progresses. So yeah, but how do you make something like that in regards to people who want cutscenes, explosions, big bad bosses? Well, how do you make something like that? Well, Dark Ages. That's what you get. People who want like a summer blockbuster kind of experience with a story and a lot of stuff happening, and the superhero journey and all that. That's what we get, right? Which is something, once again, like I can put that aside and I still enjoy Dark Ages gameplay for what it is, but I couldn't care less about the story. Couldn't care less. All right, guys, I gotta go, but thank you for bearing with me. Yeah, TDA is a good yeah, it's a good compromise. I agree. It is. Yeah, thanks. So yeah, John, Ivan, Sharpie, thanks for watching, and I'll be back again tomorrow. I'll be continuing this, and hopefully I won't die this time on a stupid encounter like I did earlier. Um, cool. All right, guys, GG's, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.